Hi friends, today we shall discuss data integrity rules, constraints, a set of predefined rules applied on table columns while creating tables or after creation. They are automatically activated whenever DML operations are performed on tables, that is data manipulation language. They are used to impose restrictions on table columns. They are also activated when tables are manipulated by other users or by other application software tools. They provide high security on tables. There are three types of data integrity rules or constraints. Domain integrity rules used to restrict duplicate values into table columns. Example unique and primary key. Entity integrity rules used to provide conditional restrictions on table columns. Example check, not null. Referential integrity rule used to establish relationship between two tables. Example references, that is foreign key. Now let us come to the oracle constraints. Not null, used to restrict null values. Any number of duplicates are allowed. Column level constraint. Unique, used to restrict duplicate values, but any number of null values are allowed. Two null values are not equal. Check, used to improve conditional restrictions on table columns. Default, used to define initial value for a column. Column level property. If column is not assigned with a value, then default value will be accepted. Primary key, not null plus unique plus index, used to define the key column of a table. It can be used only once in a table definition. It will not allow null values and duplicate values into key column. It is supported with an index automatically. Now let us come to index. It is a pointer locates the physical address of data. It will improve performance of Oracle while retrieving or manipulating data using key column. It is automatically activated whenever key column is used in where clause. References, that is foreign key, used to define relationship between two tables. It allows null and duplicate values. It can be related to either primary key or unique constraint column of other table. Primary key or unique key to foreign key. Table 1, table 2, column 1 primary key or unique column 1 foreign key, then t1.c1 is equal to t2.c1. Department 1 emp1, department number primary key, department number foreign key, then department 1 dot department number is equal to emp1 dot department number. One many or many one relation established between primary key and foreign key. Note, constraints are defined in two methods: column constraint syntax and table constraint syntax. Now let us first come to the column constraint syntax. Constraints are defined at the end of column definition. All constraints are supported. Used to define constraints only while creating tables using column constraints syntax. Example. Let us come to the first example. We shall start the Oracle SQL environment. In the step C, you'll get the command prompt. Right click it, run as administrator, say yes. Let us maximize the screen. You need to type SQL plus forward slash as sys dba, press enter. Let us clear the screen. Okay, now let us try this first example. Example 1. This is create table department 1, department number 2, primary key, department name varchar 220, not null unique, location varchar 220, default Hyderabad. So let us create this table. You can see table created. Now let us input the values, insert the rows in the table. First one, insert, copy and paste. One row created. Second one, insert department null, insert into department 1 values null HR Pune. This gives an error. Let us try it. So it gives an error saying that cannot insert null into department 1 dot department number. This one, let us try this one. Copy and paste. It is also giving an error saying that unique constraint violated because department number 10 has been already inserted, so it cannot be, it does not support duplicate values. Now let us come to insert into department values. This also gives error. Cannot insert null into sys dot department or dname. This also gives an error. Let us try the next example. Copy and paste. This one row has been created. Now let us check the contents of the department 1. For that we need to type, first is a clear screen, cl scr clear screen, select star from department 1, dept department 1. So only two names, only two records have been inserted. Now let us see once again. Update department 1, set department name is equal to null where department number is equal to 10. So this also gives an error. Let us try this. Copy and paste. It gives error cannot update department 1 dot dname to null. This gives an error. Activating default. Insert into department 1 values 40 training and default. So let us try this example. Copy and paste. Insert into department 1 values 40 training and default. So we can see one row created successfully. Default is a keyword introduced from 8.0 used to replace the default value defined. Now let us try this example. Copy and paste. So you can see one row created. Insert into department 1 d department number d name values 50 testing. Here we have skipped a column. Let us try this example. Copy and paste. One row created. Null value is supported for the third location. Let us try this example. This gives an error. Paste it. Saying this has given an error. Not enough values. So now if we select star from department 1. Let us clear the screen. Select star from department 1. So it says department number 10, 30, 40, 50, 60. Department name sales, training, testing and research. Location Mumbai, Goa, Hyderabad. And thus this doesn't have a location because we have inserted a null value. Let us come to this query. Select star from department 1 where department number 1 is equal to 10. Copy and paste. Select star from department 1 where department number is equal to 10. So we can see only one row has been selected because department number 10 has only one records. So it's showing 10 sales Mumbai. Let us do this one. Update Update department 1, set location is equal to Vizag, where department number is equal to 30. So one row updated. Department number is equal to 30. You can see location is Goa. Now if you do select start from department 1, you can see instead of Goa we have got Vizag. Here it was Goa. Now here it is Vizag. Index is activated automatically while retrieving or manipulating data through key column in where clause. Example 1 continued. We need to create this table. Create emp1, copy. Let us clear the screen. And paste. Create table emp1, emp number, data type number 4, primary key, ename varchar2 15, not null, sex char1, check sex in m comma f, m is for male and f is for female, sal number 12 comma 2, check sal should be greater than or equal to 5000, hire date, default or sysdate, mail id varchar2 20, unique, department number 2, references department 1, on delete cascade. So let us press enter. So you can see table is created. Now we need to emp1 dot department number is equal to department1 dot department number, join condition. Department 1 is master table parent independent table, emp1 is detail table child dependent table. Note, department 1 department number 10 30 40 50 60. So let us insert these records into emp1. Let us install. Let us insert these many records, copy and paste. So you can see all the rows are created without any error. Now we shall try this last example which gives an error. Copy and paste. This gives an error saying that parent key not found because department number is 90. You can see here department number reference department 1 on date cascade 2. Department number cannot be other than the department 1 table. So it is saying parent key not found, error, it is giving an error. Let us come to the next table, that is create, copy. Let us clear the screen. Create table increment 1, emp number 4 not null, references emp1 on delete cascade, amount that is amt number 10 comma 2 not null. So table created. Increment 1 incr1 dot emp number is equal to emp1 dot emp number, join condition. So here we need to insert these records. Copy and paste. You can see all row is created. All row is created. Now let us try this example. This gives an error because increment emp number cannot be null. Emp number you have no emp number you have specified here not null. So this gives an error. Cannot insert null value into sys increment incr1 dot emp number. This is the error statement. So this also gives an error because the department number employee number cannot be more than the number in department 1 table. So this also gives an error. Let us try this example. copy and paste. You cannot insert null into increment.emp number. Error. So I tried the same example. We need to try this example. Copy and paste. So integrity constraint violated. Parent key not found. 999. So parent key is not found. This is an error. On delete cascade clause automatically removes the child rows whenever parent record is removed. It has to be specified with every child table along with references constraint. It cannot be assigned separately. It is activated by delete statement on parent table. If on delete cascade is defined, SQL delete from department where department number is 10 automatically removes department 10 details from EMP1 increment INCR1 tables also. So let us try this example. Copy and paste. You can see one row deleted from department number department deleted from table department 1 where department number is equal to 10. One row has been deleted. If you see now, select 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 star from department 1 DEPT1. Here you can see 10 is not available because it has been deleted. Now drop table department 1 gives an error. Shall try this example. It gives an error because unique or primary keys in the table referenced by foreign keys. You can drop this table by using cascade constraints. I'll show you how to drop this. Drop, copy and paste. Drop table department 1 cascade constraints. So it says table dropped. It cuts all the relationship between other tables and the table is dropped. Cascade constraints clause allows to remove the parent table even if child exists. It will destroy the relationship between two tables. Child record still exists even if parent table is dropped. It is used with drop statement on parent table. Oracle constraint error numbers. Not null 1400, unique 1, check 2290, reference 2291, parent key not found 2292, depending child rows exists. So now let us come to the example number 2. Here you can see we will create a table called course with CID, course ID, char 6, primary key, course name varchar 220 not null, faculty varchar 220 not null, room number 3, start date, data type date. We shall try this example in the Oracle environment. Let us copy and paste this here. Let us clear the screen. So you can see table is created. We need to insert the values into this. Copy and paste. Insert into course values. Oracle 19C. Aura 19C is the course ID. Oracle course name is Oracle 19C. Faculty is Sudhindra. Room number 5 and start date is 30 April 2019. That is 30 April 19. You can see one row created. Now we shall create table student 2. Copy and paste. So create table student 2. Roll number 3 primary key. Student name varchar 20 not null. Sex char 1. Check sex in m comma f male or female. CID because course ID is char 6. Reference is course. Email varchar 230 unique. Let us present a table created. we need to insert insert this record. So we'll insert this record, insert into student 2, copy and paste. So you can see one row created. Course.cid is equal to student2.cid join condition. Now we shall do create table fee installment, roll number 3 not null, reference is student 2, AMT amount number 5 not null, date paid date default sys date. So we shall create this table, copy and paste. Let's present a table created. So we need to install these records. We need to insert these records. Copy. Let us clear the screen. CL SCR clear the screen. So as you can see, one row has been created. Here semicolon is not there, so we need to create this once again. One row created. So roll number 101, fee installment 1000, 28th Feb 19. 101 again he has paid the fee 500 and 15 March 19th, and again he has paid fee 600 on 30 March 19th. Student 2 dot roll is equal to fee underscore installments dot roll join condition. Course student 2 fee installment. You can do first select star from fee installment also. Select 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 star from fee underscore installments. So you can see here 101, 101, 101. So that's it, friends, for today's session. I'll show you the first. We shall clear the screen. CLSCR clear the screen. I'll show you the contents of the employee EMP1 table. Select 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 star from EMP1 press enter. So you can see it is showing in the not showing in a proper way. Let us set the page size and line size. Set page size PAGESIZE page size to 150. Set line size size to 150. Now clear the screen. I shall to select star from EMP1. You can see employee number, e-name, sex, sal, hire date, mail ID, and department number. The department number 10 is already deleted, so it is not showing department number 10. Rajashri, Sindhu, Mahesh, Ravi, Hemant. So you can see here the salary and hire date, mail ID, and department number. Thank you. So that's it for today's session, friends. Tomorrow we shall continue with table constraint syntax. Tomorrow we shall continue with table constraint syntax. So that's it for today's session. If you like this video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to hit the bell icon. Thank you. Thank you very much.